Hey, I am Melanie with JL Wyatt Properties, and I am here with your weekly market update. Now, this is for the whole city of Houston, but it gives us some pretty good data on what we can look at, what we are seeing happen, compare some things to last year, see if this whole coronavirus thing is really making a difference or what that looks like, because we know it's making a difference in real life, and what we can expect going forward. So this is your weekly market update. And this is for week 24, which is, I'm gonna have my card here in front of me because I wanna make sure I get all these numbers right, but it is for the week of June 16th through 22nd. So we anticipate the new one coming out any day now. But what we have is as far as listing your house, if you were thinking of selling your home, these are important numbers for you. Over the past week, there were 2,878 new listings. And listings that went to pending were 2,670. So that's about a 200 home difference. So what does that mean for you, right? Because I can say all these things to you, but if I don't tell you what they mean, they may not really be useful for you. What that means is about 200 more homes went on the market than went to pending, went under contract. So a little bit of a cushion there, but what that tells us is over 2,500 homes were listed last week, right? Over 2,800 were listed, and over 2,600 homes also went under contract. Now, that doesn't mean the same homes, but that does mean that the numbers are about keeping pace. There's just a little bit of a surplus on the sell side, but in a city this big, a difference of about 200 homes is not very big. That does not mean that there's all these homes sitting there on the market. That means that the market is moving, and that's a really good thing for us. We also know that as far as homes going into a closing last week, 2,185. Now, when you compare that to last year, the very same week, last year, 1,763. So week 24 this year, 2,185 homes went into closing. Last year, 1,763. So in spite of all the stuff going on right now, that is a 23.9% increase over the same week last year. So that's a good thing. Homes are moving, people are moving. One thing to notice is that over the past week, both showings and HAR listing views, right? So when you go har.com and search for house and stuff, and you click on it, that's a listing view. Showings and listing views actually went down last week compared to the week before. So what does that mean for you? That means if you are buying or selling a home, you need to work with a realtor. We're happy to do that with you here at JL Wyatt Properties. I would love to talk to you about that. But you have got to work with a realtor that is working social media, because even though the showings are going down and the har.com listing views are going down, social media usage is staying at an all-time high, if not even growing. So you've got to work with somebody who knows how to use Facebook, not only their own post on a Facebook page, but also things like Facebook ads, so that when somebody clicks on your property and they leave it, we can show your property to them again, just to make sure that they get that second view. Things like that are going to be more and more important as we're moving through this season. So that is your weekly market update. The takeaways that I had are things are moving. That this week, compared to the same week last year, it's a 23.9% increase in closings, which is a really great thing. And then as those listing views and as those HAR views and what am I looking for? Showings, that's the word I'm looking for. As the listing views and the showings go down, working with a realtor that is active on social media, that knows social media, is going to be more and more important, because that is where people are spending their time right now. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can drop a comment below. Make sure that you click subscribe if this was helpful for you, or just shoot me a text. Find me on Facebook.